welcome to Eden Hope Academy. I am Kim Glanowski. This is week 1 of our Writers Club Teachers Edition, and I'm so glad that you're joining us. The first thing that you're going to do with your students is go around the classroom and ask them what their topic is. They should have a topic for this week, so if they don't, make sure you talk with their parents about it to make sure that next week they're totally prepared for class. After that, you'll start asking them questions that they can open-endedly answer about the books that they're going to write. So for example, you might ask, where's the location? What are the key points? What will you be telling your audience? What are details that you think you should be telling your audience? And let them just express some of those things to warm them up. After that, you're going to hand out their first worksheet to do in class. And I think it's better if they do the boxes in pencil, but it would be super if you had colored markers or pens for the circles. So explain that they're just going to do the boxes first. Do not touch the circles. And as they think about items that they would like to place in their books, that they would like for their reader to know about, I want them to write them down. And then it will be completely random. It is not supposed to be in order. This is just the thoughts as they come to your students' heads. So they will write down their thoughts, and an example would be from William's book, Sergeant Stubby. So with Sergeant Stubby, he did some research, and he found out that there was this dog during World War I who was instrumental in helping quite a few soldiers. And so he even protected a group of soldiers who were in a trench from a mustard gas attack. So this is talking about that. So in this, William might just write down in class, he might write down Kaiser Wilhelm II, and he might write down here, A Place in the Sun, and he might write down Sergeant Stubby, and he might write down dog, and how dogs help. And on this page, so you'll hand out 3 of these sheets per child, or per student. And on this one, it might be Sergeant Stubby saved the soldiers from a gas attack, and here it might be that they hid him and put him on the ship, and down here it might be Franz Ferdinand of Austria and how that was one of the impetuses of the World War I. So like you can see, it's just all scattered as they think about it, and it is not in chronological order. And so then what they'll do with the colored pencils, if you have some, is that they will go into their bubbles and they will think of a color or a word that designates it. So they might say, this is Sergeant Stubby. So they might put a dog, or they might draw a picture of a dog or put a big D for a dog or something like that. And then each box where they wrote something about Sergeant Stubby, they will color or mark in the same way so that they can start to get a visual cue of what they're really thinking about and how that looks laid out. Because when you do that, when you brainstorm like that, you can see patterns and correlations. You can say, I see, I thought I was talking about World War I. But really, when I get those thoughts down, I'm really talking about this specific animal, this specific dog, or I'm talking about a group of animals, something like that. So they might need more, your students might need more sheets in order to do this, and that is great. One of the important things is to make sure that your students keep all papers. Please have them put them in a notebook and make sure that they're safe, because if they get scattered all around, that will frustrate them because they won't have all the data that they need. At home this week, they're going to fill out a few more of these sheets to make sure that they have detail, and then they'll have another assignment to do at home. If you have extra time in class after they finish this, which I'm not sure that you will, then go through the sheets and ask what the correlations and the links were that your students found. So that's week 1. I'm so excited about this. Your students are going to have fantastic books, and they will never forget that you were their first book writing coach. Thank you. See you later.